land into the city and do crazy stuff. How about that?
It sounds awesome.
Now, this game has obviously daytime and nighttime gameplay, and tell us about the differences between the two.
So the daytime is kind of easygoing. Now, if you look up, we're just going to see an airdrop coming. We don't want to worry about that right now. Now, you can also hear the guy screaming, but screw him right now, right?
Yeah, why? Why help?
We don't help him, right? Let's just go kill zombies.
So we have it says time remaining 5 minutes. So is that time remaining until nighttime? You sort of have to prepare.
That's actually
for the
the time remaining for a demo.
What's that part?
Oh my God! You time out your demo. I like.
So what were those guys doing? Just hanging out, waiting for a bus or something?
You know, eating bodies, you know, stuff that the zombies like to do. Now the thing is, you know, we revamped a lot of our AI stuff, so we made them a lot more relentless. You can cut off the limbs off; they're still gonna come for you. Like even if they don't have limbs, they're still gonna try to bite you. So you're really gonna stay on the move. Like, yeah, look at that. He doesn't have a limb. He's still gonna bite you. Like, you know, we call them biters for a reason.
Wow.
So,
Majik, you're a sick man.
Yeah, that's what they say. And you can perform sick stuff.
That's
like
what I nice. It's like it's not just combat. There's sort of that parkour to it on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dying Light is, you know, you have this tremendous freedom of movement. It's like, I dare to say, like, the freedom of movement that we give you, it's nothing you can find in any other game.
Right.
So pretty much everything you can see, you can get on top of that. Like, as you can see, we're in the daytime, so there's plenty of room. They're not, you know, they're still kind of sloppy and slow, but each one of them is really deadly. And as you can see, we just performed like this really off-the-top parkour movement. We just used the zombie to launch ourselves up.
Are some zombies stronger than others?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And they get really more nasty at night. So
what is your favorite weapon?
Favorite weapon? You know, really? Should I?
Yeah, just tell us.
Tell us.
Okay.
In real life, what's your favorite weapon?
It's a big-ass two-handed axe.
Okay.
And if you aim right, you can actually split a guy in half.
Oh, now we got to do that. Can we do it here now?
You're making my dreams come true right now.
Or the sledgehammer that you can equip.
Right.
Yeah, let's equip the sledgehammer.
I just like
That's
that
a huge
the zombies
thing. Yeah, there we
got on
go.
the roof. Yeah.
You know, yeah, there you go.
So you just lit up the thing you hit, obviously.
Yes, like, you know, we want to make the combat as visceral as possible so you can feel every single hit. So if you actually break the bone, we show it to you. Like, look at that.
Wow.
That's the collarbone. Went on.
So there's obviously a lot of strategy even to the combat.
Yes, absolutely. You know, this is an action survival game, so combat is only an option, and sometimes it's better to run. Now, another cool thing is that we actually develop our levels, so there's many ways to get into place. Now, we're going to try to get on top of that roof. How do you want to go? Like, there are at least 4 ways to go.
Elevator.
Like, okay, there's no elevator. How about we go like from the back door? How about that?
Great.
All right, let's try to do it. Now, we could probably, you see the pole right there. We could try this pole, but we're going to go back doors. Let's try to do it. Yep, watch out.
See if it was the right way. And this is, I mean, it's very
That's actually
open.
a funny fella.
Okay.
Like one of the hazmat suit. That's one of my favorites.
Well, we got to take him down then.
Yeah. Let's try to hit him with the gas tank.
Yeah, hit him with the
There you go. Look at that.
That's
About to blow up.
Yes, there you go.
That's
Good combat. All right, so you're just trying to get up there, and this is, you know, somewhat open world in terms of how you get to certain points, right?
Yes. So, you know, I dare to say that the freedom of movement is, it's so something that you've never seen before.
Right.
That you spend a couple of hours with the game, and it's going to be difficult to, you know, go back to ordinary FPS games because suddenly you see a wall, you have to go around it, and here you just go on top of it, and you know, you can do whatever you want and get there however you want. Now, from this point, we're actually going to go even higher. We're just going to loot this box.
oh.
Yeah, some nice medicine.
Convenient.
I have that in mind.
Now, if we take a look into this overpass, let's climb into that. Why not, right? It's
And so you're just commanding this with your brain right now, right? You don't even need to use it.
Amazing how he calls out.
You can just say what's about to
Isn't
happen.
it? You know, that's why you know, you said my name. Oh, beautiful, wasn't it?
You guys you're demoing this live on PS4, and it's amazing to sort of see the action that you'll see here. And then at nighttime, it gets even more visceral, right?
Yes. You know, the thing is, you know, the population of zombie changes. There's even more of them, and which is kind of crazy because when we get to the overpass, probably you'll see like a huge crowd of zombies.
Right.
The thing is, we actually have like 10 times more zombies on screen than we had in the previous game. So, yeah, we better not go there. That's a suicide. That's a suicide.
A recipe for disaster when you have people like that.
I think we're just going to stick with this demo for the rest of the day.
Just keep going through fighting zombies.
I would stay.
Now the cool thing is, you don't only get to fight zombies, we also have humans. Now, of course, some of them they're not like straight hostile, but of course they're not going to let us take our stuff
So now you can go get his stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great.
Isn't that cool? And actually,
Just fight
how about we throw him out of this overpass just like that? There we go.
Oh my God.
There he goes.
Through the concrete. Well, that's amazing. Well, Dying Light looks really cool.
Isn't that cool? And let me remind you,
You've
like,
been rewarded for doing that.
yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, we want players to have fun. You know, do crazy stuff. You want to do it.
All right, well, it looks like that's about it for the demo. As the timer, I like we have a timer here, so we know
Isn't that
let's
good?
go into the demo. So you got all your
Cheek,
demo in,
this is-
which looks really cool. And Dying Light's
Yeah.
coming out next year, right?
Yes, 2014, current gen, next gen, PC.
What's the date release?
It's 2015. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
I like how you're
With
pushing,
a,
Joel.
with a
Yeah,